Jetzt gibt's wieder Eier.
1, 2, 3, 5, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 610, 987, 15, 97, 95, 84.
Falls ihr euch fragt, was das soll, ich weiß es leider auch, das weiß ich auch nicht mehr. Ich meine, es wird alles irgendwann aufgelöst, aber ich kann mich nicht mehr daran erinnern. Ich weiß auch nicht mehr, wer Sunny ist. Also, und wie das Kind in dieses Team kommt und was da soll. Es ist die Tochter von Olga gewesen. Okay, die doch gefangen wurde von den Patriots. Deswegen musste sie ja im letzten Teil machen, was sie wollten. Jetzt, in dem Moment, wo ich das Bild gesehen habe, ist mir die Erinnerung gekommen. Was für ein Timing. Genau, genau. Olga wurde ja von Solidus getötet. Warum die jetzt hier ist, weiß ich trotzdem nicht. Snake oder Raiden haben sie wahrscheinlich irgendwie aus den Fängen der Patriots gerettet.
Thank you, Sonny.
Snake!
So, back from the dead?
Don't remember the sun being so flat.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, none for me, Sonny. Shh. How long was I out?
A whole day.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah. It could have been Meryl and her boys. Don't worry. They're doing fine.
Liquid got away.
Are you okay?
My body just seized up all of a sudden.
Ihm geht's super, merkt man doch.
It's normal. It's not my joints or muscles.
It looked like the PMC soldiers all went haywire en masse, too. I thought it might be a form of ADS, but I didn't detect any aberrations in the EM field. You were lucky. Some of those guys' hearts simply stopped.
She was there. Naomi was at Liquid's side. Otacon, did you see her?
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were holding.
So it was Naomi. Why?
Here, let me show you something. Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Here you go.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
But you haven't even eaten any.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. But thank you. I was looking for this.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny! You really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook.
Jetzt bin ich auch wieder sichtbar.
Hey, check this out.
Schnell noch mit Getränken eingedeckt.
The data's been quarantined, no viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Diesmal nichts gesnackt, Alex.
Snake, I'll make this quick. I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of the first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation.
I was the one who created the first generation, a nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake.
Nee, Getränke geholt.
The technology
In dem
used
Fall,
in
Alex.
Foxdie was incorporated.
Aber
Inherited,
ich wette, im
by
dritten
SOP.
Missionsbriefing
That's why
futter
Liquid
ich
has
kurz
me
was.
helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works. Please, you must rescue me. Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system. Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry!
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from the Soliton radar you used at Shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format.
Genau, das kennen wir noch aus dem ersten Teil.
And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
The data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
It's Campbell.
Snake, as you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the authorities. But someone arranged for her escape.
Yeah, I hear they added that to my rap sheet too.
Der war gut, Alex.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America. Chances are, the location Naomi gave us is the site of Liquid's main base.
Ach, hast du meine Spieleankündigung gestern eigentlich mitbekommen?
Actual proof.
Als ich meinte,
There's
du
an
und
ongoing
Kreuzfeuer kommen auf seine
skirmish between
Kosten
the new
und die
regime
Mädels.
put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market. The new regime is still in shambles.
Da machen wir das jetzt kurz offiziell, aber ich werde es ja eh überall posten. Morgen werden wir ja Metal Gear definitiv durchhaben. Heute nicht, weil sonst müsste ich wahrscheinlich bis 2 Uhr streamen. Das werde ich heute nicht machen. Aber morgen nach der Reaktion machen wir weiter und dann werden wir es ja wahrscheinlich endgültig geschafft haben. Und mir hat das aber gut gefallen, dass ich 2 Spiele parallel gemacht habe. Metal Gear und Final Fantasy X. Weil Final Fantasy X ja schon seit 2 Wochen fertig ist. Und das Konzept werde ich jetzt vielleicht weiter so machen. Und deswegen wird es also dann wahrscheinlich spätestens Samstag mit Cyberpunk losgehen. Ich werde Cyberpunk und die Fortsetzung von diesem Hier Replika als nächstes parallel voneinander streamen. Also Nier Automata heißt, glaube ich, die Fortsetzung, weil mir der erste Teil sehr gut gefallen hat. Und ja, Cyberpunk, weil das hatte ich ja damals angefangen mit kaputten Spielstand. Jetzt ist ja auch diese Erweiterung raus. Das werden also abwechselnd die 2 nächsten, ja, Hauptspiele sein.
So it's really pure Moment, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
True. But even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail. The address is fake, but Sonny was able to track the message back through its proxies.
Gut, die Kombination alleine wäre auch komisch gewesen. Aber ich denke, Cyberpunk ist was für dich.
The message originated from a server in South America. I wouldn't
Nicht
exactly
wahr?
call it 100% credible, though.
Colonel, where's Meryl?
Well, I know
Zumal, ich unterbreche noch einmal kurz, zumal ich das ganz gut finde und das Konzept, wenn ich das schaffe, so beizubehalten, weil das sind ja jetzt 2 Spiele, die sind auf den ersten Blick ja völlig entgegengesetzt, aber es ist ja die gleiche Thematik. Wenn ich das so jetzt öfters schaffe, also ich glaube, als ich angefangen habe zu streamen, habe ich ja 7 Tage oder 6 Tage die Woche gestreamt und jeden Tag ein anderes Spiel. Vielleicht weiß das noch jemand. Das war völlig bescheuert. Und da habe ich irgendwann mit aufgehört und jetzt spiele ich ja eigentlich immer nur noch ein Spiel und komplett durch. Ist jetzt hier auf Reaktion und Jump'n'Run abgesehen. Und deswegen versuche ich jetzt die goldene Mitte, weil mit FF und Metal Gear hat mir das gut gefallen. Und da habe ich trotzdem ein bisschen Abwechslung so. 2 Spiele parallel ist vielleicht gar nicht verkehrt. Ich gucke mal, wie das dann mit Cyberpunk und ja, Nier Automata heißt es, glaube ich, laufen wird. Aber ich denke mal, das wird wieder passen. Ich muss da nur mal schauen, wann wir dann das nächste Retro-Spiel machen, weil das ist jetzt ja echt lange her. Und die Easy Peasy wartet schon die ganze Zeit. Muss ich mal gucken. Ja, aber auf jeden Fall, die 2 Spiele werden nach Metal Gear dann das neue Hauptprogramm sein. Jawohl.
she left the Middle East in pursuit of Liquid. I'm sure our sock is on to us by now. We can't chase that line too
Aber es wird
far.
auch nie wieder mehr als 2 gleichzeitig geben. Das macht keinen Sinn. Also 3 Story-Games parallel macht keinen Sinn.
Naomi is our only lead.
I've secured you landing
Alles klar,
clearance at
dann wünsche ich dir einen schönen Abend,
International
Robert.
Airport. You'll be acting as a UN
Danke fürs
inspector.
dabei sein und ja,
South America.
Mach
That's
es
about
gut,
20
mach es gut.
hours from here. Then what's the plan?
morgen gibt es ja eine politische Reaktion, aber die wird ein bisschen anders sein, falls du da Bock
Location
drauf hast.
Naomi gave us, the PMC's base, is in a mountainous region surrounded by
Skull.
forests. Use the 4x4 to get as close as possible to the PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, it'll be a solo sneaking mission.
Roy.
Ach, die jüngere Frau, von der Marilyn eben gelästert hat. Marilyn, ich meine Mary. Nee, auch nicht. Warte. Wie hieß sie denn jetzt?
The rebels are
Marilyn
still
war doch
pitched
richtig,
in
ne?
battle against the PMCs.
Und dann kocht die auch noch Essen.
The commotion should help you slip into the
Feministen
facility
würden empört
unnoticed.
aufschreien.
20 hours until we land. Got it. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe I'll even have a smoke while I still can.
Aber ich würde gerne mal wissen, warum er so schnell altert jetzt, was da los ist. Liegt das an Fox Die, an dem er ja zumindest nicht gestorben ist? Wir werden es noch erleben. Kapitel 2. Nun nicht mehr in Afghanistan oder wo auch immer das eben spielen sollte.
Colonel, how deeply are they involved in all
Dieses
of
Kapitel
this?
ist eine Hommage an Snake Eater und Big Boss, finde ich persönlich, vom Gameplay her, also von der Optik her. Atmosphäre war das Wort, was ich suchte.
This battlefield control system is to control IDs. It fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Doch gerade fast identisch die Szene mit The End aus Snake Eater.
It's all come to pass.
Der Scharfschütze, der ähnlich wie Quiet doch Photosynthese gemacht hat.
Their only interest is by controlling the digital flow of information.
media and global opinion under complete control. Not even the UN can stand
Alles
up to
unter der Kontrolle
insurrection is against
von
them.
den Patriots. Die früher die
It would seem as though
Philosophen hießen in
Liquid
Snake
has
Eater
taken up
noch,
Big
ne?
Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal
Und der
warfare.
Erzfeind von Big Boss zieht dahinter ja die Fäden. Zero.
In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss envision is already a living reality.
Ja, aber bestimmt nicht so, wie Big Boss sich das vorgestellt hatte.
In their war business.
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no future. Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never be free.
Snake, what we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system. Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Ups, das Ding schon wieder. Van. Hat ja den letzten Teil überlebt. Wegen dir ist UI tot. Autsch. Einmal durch.
Leave one.
Snake hat Brüste.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who killed your comrades.
Was für ein mieser Trick.
More guerrillas will be coming to storm the safe house.
Ach, Hier, Belly.
Must be
Willkommen zurück. Warum bist du eigentlich immer müde?
Sooner or later he will come.
Vielleicht fehlt dir Eisen.
Let down your guard.
Du musst die Ernährung umstellen. Dann bist du wieder fitter. Oh, jetzt noch ein offizielles Follow. Vielen Dank dafür. Wohlstandsverwahrloster. Sehr schön, dass wir den Namen jetzt auch oben im Overlay haben. Vielleicht fehlt ihm Schlaf. Vielleicht kommt er immer hier rein, kurz bevor er ins Bett will. Zu viel Stress. Da musst du öfters dein Zimmer aufräumen. Jetzt habe ich Schleichwerbung gemacht, falls ihr das sehen konntet. Obwohl, die mache ich ja eigentlich gerne, diese Art von Schleichwerbung. Nämlich ein guter Roter. Der rauchende und Cola trinkende Affe wieder.
Yo, over here. You. Come on, hop in. It's getting rough out there. I don't think so. We meet again.
You've been following me.
You seem like an interesting guy, so I decided to check you out. Sit down. A lot of legends about you out there in the intel community, especially in the CIA. You know those nanomachines I injected you with back in the Middle East? They let me track your location. Figures. The B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy.
B&Bs.
You never heard of them?
Hier auch wieder.
Beauty and the Beast. Together they're called the B&B Corps.
Das,
Their squad of
das ist
enhanced
unser Waffenhändler.
soldiers belong
Der
to
hat
the
nämlich
BNCs. Anytime there's a mess
Waffen,
that
die
needs
nicht vom
cleaning up,
System
they're on the
gesperrt
scene
sind.
leading the elites.
Bei dem können wir die kaufen.
Female.
Und er unterstützt uns auch so.
Freelancers hired by the
Das hat einen super Affen.
They run out of a separate parent organization. Guess it's
Alles klar,
time
Bierbelly.
to go
Bis
travel
morgen. Dann
with
wünsche ich
your
dir eine gute Nacht.
Ever since you showed up in the Middle East, the B&B Corps has got orders to kill. Their #1 priority is to eliminate some guy on sight. A guy named, Solid Snake. But from where I'm sitting, Old Snake seems a little more appropriate.
Da ging direkt die Psyche runter.
Cheer up. That's the bad news. Word on the street says that beneath those ugly-ass suits, the B&Bs are real babes. Drop dead gorgeous. They also say each one of them's been traumatized by war. Badly. They weren't even soldiers to begin with, you know. More like victims of war. They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. It damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The beast, that's what you see on the outside. War transforms a snake into beasts.
War transforms us.
But deep within that shell, something human survives. A fragile, scarred heart. Without a shell to protect it, it's like the yolk of an egg. Word going round is their natural flesh and blood bodies can't survive in the open for more than a few minutes. And they've been convinced that by killing Snake, their minds will be cleansed.
Verrückter Scheiß.
Gonna free them from all the pain, and all the fury, and all the sorrow. Which makes
Oh,
these babes
das war jetzt
pretty
wieder
much
geschickte
obsessed
Anspielung auf Snake
with
Eater,
killing
ne?
you.
Natürlich
Four
nur
B&Bs have been identified
wissen
so
kann, wenn
far.
man die gespielt hat, ist
The
ja
one you just saw was
sehr
Raging
logisch.
Raven. There's also Laughing Octopus, a master of mimicry, and Crying Wolf. She rose on 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming Mantis.
Mantis.
Mantis?
There used to be a guy by that name in the U.S. military. A
den
Russian
kennen wir.
psychic. He could control people's minds. I guess she inherited the title.
Den kennen wir als Kind von Phantom Pain und als Erwachsenen von Metal Gear Solid 1.
Octopus. Raven. Wolf. Mantis.
You got it. They're the Snakehound unit. They got you in their sights.
Nee, komm. Das Foxhound.
I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Drebin. I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots?
No, sir. I ain't no lale-lule. I mean, I'm no patriot.
Er kann es
You say
aussprechen.
Patriot. I guess that means you're clean, right?
The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me.
What the hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore, they ain't.
Waren sie mal. Wir haben ja gestern
The
mitbekommen,
law of this world.
dass es keine Menschen mehr sind.
They're what holds this world together. Keeps this whole mess in check.
We are formless. We are the very discipline and law that Americans
Ah,
invoke.
das ist ja von gestern die Szene.
The Patriots are America. The world's greatest military power. They are the war economy. Which makes you and me just cogs in a much grander schematic. I mean, someone obviously had to start the whole thing at the beginning. But now their law has taken on a life of its own.
Hm? Wer sind die Punisher? Ich stehe auf dem Schlauch.
Yep. The country, the war economy, it ain't run by people. It's run by the system. No need for high-level decision-making authority. It's all handled by a massive, yet simple information processing system. An AI. It works just like natural law. The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize. Every aspect of the Patriot system is closely monitored by 3 peripheral AIs and a core AI that ties them all together. The SOP system is one part of that. It's all backed up by a foolproof control system. So not even yours truly can sneak inside the Patriots' AIs.
What if, hypothetically, someone found a way?
If they could fool the IDS. I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low.
Ah, okay, Punisher. Doc Ock kenne ich sogar.
In the Internet Society, we have net havens, data havens. A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad way to evade paying taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the nanomachines inside their bodies. Won't be long before people start using havens to escape from ID control. I guess you could say my gun laundering kind of borrows from the haven concept, after a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs from the outside.
But Liquid's got something in mind. You sure there's no way?
I'm just a gun launderer. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires. All right then. You need me? Just give me a ring.
Klingt fair. Nein, nein, nein. Aus.
Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now! I have you.
Wer hätte nicht gern so einen Affen als Haustier? Ah, da können wir ja schon weitermachen.
Then we'll have to make a lot of changes.
Naomi.
That's right. We'll need another go at it. That won't be a problem. Yes. I've taken care of it. Yes, I understand that, but... Yes, the next test.
Naomi.
And things on your end? I see. We're on schedule here as well. I know. Me too. Until then.
So richtig gut scheint es aber auch nicht zu gehen.
Naomi.
Snake. I knew you'd come. You and I, neither of us can escape our fate. I haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years? And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a Soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
Oh,
It's not.
das
At the
Krakending.
Where are all the guards?
They know I won't escape. I'm powerless to resist. I have no choice but to cooperate.
Oder willst du's?
Naomi. What happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
Ja, komisch. Wenn man bedenkt, was sie alles getan hat in Metal Gear 1 auch, ne?
Liquid. We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses. The nanomachines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking and engaging in friendly fire or needless massacres. It's all controlled by the system's core AI. It artificially controls the soldier's pain, emotions, senses, in other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions. The system ensures a steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimum of cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system, but we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk?
No. Our test was a success. At least it confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachines stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, unlike their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they'd killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent.
Unterdrückt kommt da alles raus. Deswegen haben die sich auch eben am Ende von Kapitel 1 gegenseitig versucht, die Köpfe einzuschlagen.
The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake. Remember Frank?
Frank Yeager.
Cyborg Ninja.
They twisted his body for their experiments and nullified his broken heart with nanomachines. SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them returned to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock. The meaning in the system may have changed, but the battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them. And then suddenly, reality came crashing down.
Das ist noch das PS3-Menü. Wenn die PS3 hatte, hat man das erkennen können. Das waren Zeiten.
Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience.
Für mich war die PS3 auch schon eine gute Konsole.
Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt
keine PlayStation bereut.
And even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind lacking that essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body. You need to know too. All right, Snake. Undress. Snake, what's gotten into you? Hurry up.
Also so lang kennen wir dich jetzt auch noch nicht, ne?
Oh my God. Snake.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Yes. Of course. I'm sorry. Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you told me were that Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells. Not finished yet. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. Ready? But they may be interfering with your body, and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox diet too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the Clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as well. But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose: war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy, they shortened your lifespan and removed your ability to reproduce.
Oh Mann.
It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the
Ja,
hands
genau.
of others.
Geht ja alles auf Zero zurück, dem Colonel vom Big Boss aus Snake Eater. Der hat ja diese ganzen Experimente in die Wege geleitet. Nur das haben wir ja leider nie gesehen. Zwar zwischen Snake Eater und Peace Walker. Ja, Drecksack. Und dann wollten wir uns ja rächen in Phantom Pain, aber ja, da kam es ja nicht zu, weil das war ja dann dieser komische, wie hieß der noch gleich? Der im Zombie-Gesicht. Aber der hat ja auch gegen Zero gearbeitet, wie wir dann erkannt haben. Seitdem ist Zero ja im Tod, also im hirntoten Zustand. Also hatten wir dann ja nicht so viel davon, von der Rache. Tja, so kann's laufen.
Your cells, blood, organs,
Du sag uns doch einfach mal, wie lange wir noch haben.
muscle tissue. Every part of your body is aging rapidly.
Haltungen. Ah, ich sitze hier aufrecht, wie immer in meinem tollen
Snake,
Gesundheitssessel, wollte ich gerade sagen. Haltung wurde angenommen.
Half a year.
Ein halbes Jahr noch. Und die Psycho ist nur ein Viertel weggegangen. Da wäre die bei mir aber unten.
Don't.
Hör auf zu rauchen.
Snake,
Oh Mann.
there's something I have to tell you.
Now what?
You and I both know your body is approaching its limit. But when I said half a year, I wasn't talking about your lifespan.
Nicht.
What do you mean?
We can't get rid of the fox dye in your body completely. At this point, it's circulating within you like a normal virus.
Yeah, so?
Listen to me. Fox dye only kills its victims when the infected person's genetic code fully matches the genetic sequence programmed into the virus's receptors. In other words, it only attacks targets with specific genes.
I know. That's what killed the AT president. And Liquid.
Yes. And at the same time, it's set up to protect those not designated as targets from the virus's harmful effects. Here. I'll show you. The receptors on the fox dye inside your body are breaking down.
Wenn man denkt, schlimmer geht's nicht mehr.
The rapid aging process is changing the environment within your body. As a result, the virus is starting to mutate. The viruses on the left are fox dye in its original form. The ones on the right I took from your body. They're already mutated. The receptors, they're wearing down.
Meaning?
This mutated version of fox dye could activate even if the infected person's genetic pattern doesn't perfectly match the receptors. Which means the virus is becoming indiscriminate about what type of target it kills. Ever since Shadow Moses, fox dye has been breeding continuously in the nanomachine colony inside your body and dispersing into the air. But there are no more targets to attack, so there haven't been any more outbreaks. However, if the receptors continue to wear down, it'll become a killer virus that attacks untold numbers of victims.
Wir werden selbst zu einer
What if we
Massenvernichtungswaffe.
kill them all? Remove them from the body?
There are no antibodies either. I don't know what percentage of the receptors have to break down, or how many people will be targeted when that happens. But what is certain is that people will begin to catch fox dye through airborne transmission. It'll start with those closest to you. Then, one by one, they'll lose their lives. The part of the virus that distinguishes between individuals will start to break down in about...
half a year.
No. 3 months at the most.
3 months?
Ironic, isn't it?
Oh Mann.
You spent your entire life saving the world from Metal Gear, from nuclear annihilation. And now, you're becoming a doomsday device yourself. I can't predict exactly how devastating the epidemic will be. Whether just 1% of the human race could unlock the broken receptors, or whether we all can. In either case, 3 months from now you'll be a walking biological weapon. If it were up to me, you'd be quarantined already.
Dann können wir aber die Welt nicht mehr retten.
It's not over yet.
Ja, Snake hat schon ein unfaires Schicksal.
No.
Solid
Still have a
Snake.
job to do.
Aber wie ist er noch beide Augen?
You have 3 months. Still enough time to think once all of this is done with.
And if I choose death first, will that stop fox dye from spreading?
Ja gut, dann kann man den Körper
When
ja
the
wohl
host
verbrennen.
dies, the virus dies with it.
Man muss sich das mal vorstellen, wenn man sowas im realen Leben gesagt
Tell me
bekommen
one more
würde, ne?
thing. Have you been to a hospital lately?
Yeah,
While you were there, did they give you an injection?
don't they always?
Take a look at this. These came out of your body as well. It's a new strain of fox dye, one I've never seen. Someone must have put them in you recently. Do you have any idea who?
Naja, noch schlimmer kann es ja wohl nicht werden, oder? Ich wollte gerade sagen, der tolle Waffenhändler hat uns eine Spritze gegeben.
What's in it?
I can't say for sure. I'll need to do some more tests.
Noch eine dritte Überraschung.
Here, take this. It contains the same substance the soldiers' nanomachines secrete inside their bodies. It's a drug that inhibits the nanomachine's ability to regulate the senses. The nanomachines inside the body malfunction when the system interferes with them. It triggers a reaction in the body, which is why you're having the seizures. Give yourself a shot whenever they get bad. It's potent, so use it sparingly, unless you want to end up an invalid. It may restore your psyche for a short while, but use it too often and the amount restored will start to decrease. I've been a fool. I let myself drown in my nanomachines, and now I'm trapped by them.
You said yourself we mustn't allow ourselves to be chained to fate.
I can't slip free.
Was wird denn der Chat machen, wenn er wüsste, dass er in 3 Monaten eine Massenvernichtungswaffe wird?
Where's Liquid?
I can't tell you yet. Not until you free me.
Do you even know?
Liquid left here last night.
Where was he headed?
Those are my terms. I can't leave this place of my own will.
What are you talking about?
Aha.
I'm being watched.
Weiß auch von was.
Liquid has altered his plan. Removing the system will only cause his army to collapse from within. So he's chosen to seize control instead. Liquid's objective is to hijack the SOP system. He'll use it to create the ultimate army of perfect soldiers and launch his insurrection against the Patriots. There's a name for his new plan. He calls it Guns of the Patriots.
So heißt ja auch das Spiel.
Guns of the Patriots.
This place isn't safe. Come with us. This way.
Schon haben wir die Frösche wieder. Und was anderes.
Come on. Laugh like you can. There's no escape from here. Laugh yourself to death.
Ein sauberer Schnitt. Ah, du kommst aber im falschen Moment zurück, MM.
People hurting. People dying. It's all so fucking hysterical. Laugh with me!
Glaubt dir kein Wort. Nein, ich habe das gestern doch schon gesagt, wie das heute läuft. Wir haben ja gar keine andere Möglichkeit. Glaubt dir kein Wort. MM hat's auch gerafft, ich bin aufgeflogen. Nee, du bist ein geistesgestörtes, komisches Weib.
These tentacles are beyond my control. Their will is the will of the battlefield.
Sie kotzt erstmal den Tintenfisch aus. Eine berechtigte Frage.
So funny. It's all so funny. No.
Hallo.
It's not funny. Nothing is funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I can't. The truth is, I'm not laughing. Not laughing at all. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry I laughed. I'm sorry. I won't laugh anymore. I can't. I don't want to.
Es gab jetzt sogar so einen Trick, wenn man jetzt so lange sich von der nicht töten lässt und immer wegrennt, kommt man noch in so eine komische Zwischensequenz mit der. Und dann kann man Fotos von der machen. Und dafür gibt es eine geheime Trophäe. Sehr komisch, was sich der Hideo Kojima so einfallen lässt. Ich befürchte, Snake hat keine Fotos von ihr gemacht. Und man hat, wie immer, auch hier die Möglichkeit, ob man alle Gegner tötet oder betäubt. Ich glaube, wenn man sie nur betäubt, tötet, also halt nicht tötet, bleibt jetzt ihr Gesicht normal und der Rest nicht. Nur die Betäubungswaffen sind natürlich viel schlechter und es ist damit viel schwieriger. Also das ist dann schon so der... Aber natürlich habe ich es geschafft, ist ja klar. Das ist klar. Das war... Ja, wie hat es jetzt genannt? Der lachende Oktopus. Jetzt haben wir auch noch eine Mütze, wollte ich schon sagen. Mit Tarnfunktion. Da freut er sich. Ich hört nicht auf. Spukt es denn immer noch?
Yo, Snake. Looking good today.
Drebin, what do you want?
That's cold, man. And here I was about to tell my very best customer about face camo.
Face camo?
That camo skull cap you just picked up from Tentacle's shell. It utilizes the same kind of technology as your Octo camo suit. Using the two together can get you even better results. I'd hang on to it if I was you.
Doesn't fit. It's not my size or shape.
Yeah, looks like it could use a bit of tailoring before you can sport it. Not my line of work, but... Ain't you got a buddy who specializes in that kind of thing?
Somebody's done their homework.
Hey, here's my job.
Is that the real reason you injected me with those nanomachines? To spy on me?
I prefer the term customer data management myself.
Drebin.
Relax. It's strictly confidential. I ain't gonna share it with anybody.
Then what did you mix a virus in with the nanomachines for?
Virus?
A certain virus was detected in my body. Are you saying it wasn't in the nanomachines you injected?
Look, you do know there are other folks who could have done this to you. And besides, what would I gain from infecting you?
Na, da ein
Me
Punkt,
that
ne?
you're out there kicking ass on the battlefield. I was watching you, Snake. You're a real piece of work. Never thought I'd meet the man who could take down Laughing Octopus single-handedly. She just kept on laughing. Now why do you suppose that is?
Something in her past.
You got it. She's from a village in Scandinavia. Little seaside
Das sah man
hamlet
ihr
known
an.
to all the locals as the Devil's Village. Place wasn't known for devils, though. It was known for octopus. See, this was one of the few places in Europe where they ate octopus customarily. Anyway, there's this cult of crazies who for some reason hate the village with a passion. Then, when she was just a teenager, things get bad. These nutcases get their hands on some weapons and attack the village. Overnight, her sleepy little fishing town becomes a war zone. They round up all the villagers and execute them one by one. Except for that girl. They had something else planned for her. Something a whole lot worse than dying. Calling her the devil's child, they forced her to do the kind of thing you'd expect from one of Lucifer's own. After they made her torture her family and friends, they made her kill them. The whole time they were forcing her to laugh, howl like some sort of demon. Like she was enjoying it. What was she gonna do? Say no? They'd kill her too. So she let fear take control and did exactly as they told her. She butchered the bodies of the ones she loved and laughed while she did it. And as she bathed in their blood, it gradually turned from deep red to jet black. To her, it looked like the ink of an octopus. The experience scarred her deep. Ever since then, she hasn't stopped laughing. Only, that ain't really laughter.
Why are you telling me this? You expect me to feel sorry for her?
Nah. I know you got no room for that stuff in your world. And besides, this is war. Right? In a way, though, I guess it was the right thing to do.
What was?
Weil wir sie ja gar nicht getötet
You
haben.
cleansed her mind. Alright, enough chit-chat. There's other beasts out there in them woods. Watch your back.
Sehr ermutigend. Ja, jetzt kommt die Szene, wo es wirklich wie ein Snake Eater ist. Jetzt müssen wir wie Big Boss damals Fußspuren verfolgen, auf Geräusche achten. Wie gesagt, das Kapitel ist so eine Hommage an Snake Eater. Weil wir müssen ja herausfinden, wo die Soldaten Naomi hingebracht haben. Und da gibt es einige Wege. Du darfst aber auch nicht zu lange Infrarot oder sowas benutzen, weil das können die Frogs wiederum wittern. Und dann hast du den Salat. Na, das war ja wohl mal ein grandioser Schnitt. Das ist der Ketzer, der Vogel aus Peace Walker. vielleicht habe ich mich auch vertan und dieses Level ist eine Hommage an Peace Walker, also von der Spielmechanik her. Wer weiß. Passt eigentlich fast sogar besser. Vamp. Ein bisschen unlogisch, dass Vamp jetzt Liquid hilft. Wenn man an den letzten Teil denkt. Also ich meine, er hat ja durchaus andere Pläne, ne? Zumal Liquid alias Ocelot ja auch seine Queen umgebracht haben. Oh nein. Die proben es wieder. Volltreffer. Guten Abend, easy peasy. Du kommst rechtzeitig zum zweiten Kapitel des letzten Metal Gear Spiels. Willkommen zurück. Und Prost.
Brace yourselves. Shots, all of you. Yes, sir. I'll be taking.
Ich habe das Bild natürlich mir nochmal angeschaut, ne? Also, ich weiß nicht, warum die Schrift da so komisch geworden ist. Ich teste das jetzt gerade mit einer Karte. Ich habe jetzt auf eine nochmal geschrieben mit demselben Schrift und warte jetzt ab. Und kann dann vielleicht in 2 Tagen mehr berichten. Ich würde sagen, die Antifa hat den Brief abgefangen und hat das extra so gemacht. Und zack! Sind eure Nanosysteme oder wie ihr das nennt, wieder kaputt. Stimmt, du hast doch jetzt die Spritzen, Snake. Nutze sie!
It's not working.
working. The emotional controls aren't stable enough yet.
Denen geht's gut. Und springen! Ich glaube, der Waffenhändler inklusive Albino-Affe in dem Moment kam. War klar, ne? Er ist wieder fit. Oh nein. Das fliegende Ding ist auch in der Nähe. Du gehst schon rein in die Bude. Aber es ist ein gutes Timing, Leute. Die besten Szenen kommen auf jeden Fall heute Abend noch. Obwohl wir es heute wohl nicht beenden können. Das werden wir noch morgen tun. Aber meine Favoriten kommen heute. Die sind jetzt wie Zombies. Die haben keine Kontrolle mehr über ja nichts.
Come on, Naomi. Stay with me.
Klar. Erstmal eine Cola.
Up you go.
Den Rest müsst ihr zu Fuß erledigen. Das habe ich nie verstanden, die Szene. Kommt denn in den NES-Spielen vor? Keine Ahnung. Das muss irgendein Insider sein, den ich nicht kenne. Naja. Oh nein, noch mehr Geckos. Aha! Nein, nicht die Cola. Ich glaube, den kennen wir. Von gestern. Den habe ich ja gestern noch gespielt.
Go on, get out of here. Can you move?
Yes. Let's go.
Here they come!
sag ja, zu Raiden passte eh besser das Schwert als eine M4. Oder eine AK. Ich fahr gleich wieder und zeige zu Hause wieder ein. Alles klar, easy peasy. Ja, dann wissen wir Bescheid. Jawohl. Gut außer Gefecht gesetzt. Oder nicht? Angeber.
Snake, it's my turn to protect you.
Snake, I'm setting the chopper down at the market square. Hurry!
Naomi, go on ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm a little busy right now.
Rein in den rettenden Heli.
Don't forget the Mark II.
Naomi, take care of this. Oh God, get us out of here.
Where's Raiden?
Still fighting.
Der ist noch beschäftigt.
Raiden.
Yet again, our paths cross.
So ein Arsch.
You too, immortal.
No.
just don't fear death.
Alles klar. Das war eine realistische Szene. Ist klar, einmal durch. Juckt den nicht.
Could you be the one to finally finish me?
Jawohl.
You okay? Fine. Right.
Dem ging es doch nie besser. Er spuckt weißes Blut.
Boss, she got away. Are you sure about this?
It's all part of the plan.
The test was a failure, even with his code.
As I feared, it's not pure enough. We need all of him.
The PMCs we deployed have suffered brain damage. Nothing salvageable remains. Our only remaining option is to secure the original.
I know that. It's only a matter of time. We're working as fast as we can to find their hiding place. I need you here too, Vamp.
to be immortal.
No, he's not immortal at all. It was my design that caused his body to be like that.
Huh?
What do you mean?
The nanomachines in his body cause his wounds to close and heal at an accelerated rate. Someone took the basic nanomachine technology I once researched and perfected it. In a sense, I'm responsible for Vamp. It's one of my sins.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Does your body have the same nanomachines?
I brought a monster into this world. And I too. Hold him down! He's losing too much blood.
Can you save him?
I don't know. He needs a blood transfusion. No, an infusion of artificial blood.
Snake, Ryan. You're up.
Go meet Big Mama.
Mama. Wer könnte das sein? Die kennt man schon.